Iilluminaughtii has responded to the drama, and wow, we got a lot to unpack here. So recently, Iilluminaughtii would cause this whole shitstorm after she tried to accuse a lawyer of committing plagiarism, of copying her, of ripping her off and stealing her edits, to which Legal Eagle would just absolutely destroy her and say that no, that's not the case whatsoever, and even so, these apparent edits that I copied or stole are edits that I've used on my channel for years, and these edits are so common that it's not really anything worth getting upset over. The truth is that one of his editors was like reaching out to her team because they were a fan of Iilluminaughtii and they just wanted to know how to like do a certain technique for their own videos. And then multiple other people would come out with their experiences with Iilluminaughtii, detailing very negative interactions and painting this picture of Iilluminaughtii as being quite a horrible person to work with and just be around in general. Now, Iilluminaughtii would not respond to these claims and would ignore them for several days. She would then post a public apology onto Twitter to Legal Eagle and also say that she had already issued a private apology. And then she would post this over 40-minute video onto her channel going over everything. And, you know, she just kind of gives her like perspective on everything, apologizes to Legal Eagle. Legal Eagle's editor actually commented on this and said that they forgive her, but because of this drama, they don't really feel comfortable like watching them for the time being. And she admits some of her wrongdoings within this video. However, she also tries to attack people and discredit them, and I just find it really disingenuous and manipulative. So the click came out detailing his experience with Iilluminaughtii. He made this entire thread, and basically the kind of gist of it is that Iilluminaughtii was just a horrible person to work with. They'd been like verbally abusive towards people on the team, and so Iilluminaughtii spends a good portion of this video responding to the click's claims and kind of makes a hit piece against him. And what really struck me the wrong way is when Iilluminaughtii says in her video that the click said the R word, and because of that she was considering not being friends with them anymore, which, I mean, in YouTube land, yeah, maybe that's gonna fly. You know, maybe people are gonna take that at face value, but like in the real world, if that's really all it takes for you to break a friendship, there's something severely wrong with you, and it just comes off as like petty and virtue signaling. And then she tries to paint it as if the click is like this bad guy, had like a predator in his server that he didn't want to get rid of, didn't want to ban, when it sounds like it was just bad moderators. The click would release his own response to this, and I'm not gonna read out this entire thing, but he basically says that the reason he didn't get rid of this predator from the servers because he wasn't even online, and by the time he got online, it was already dealt with. However, Blair was like obsessed with painting everyone as being a pedo or supporting pedos or something like that, and so she wanted to replace all the staff with her own staff. Obviously, it's very unfortunate that something like that occurred in this guy's Discord server. However, it's also really messed up to like blame him for that. I mean, Discord servers can be very hard to manage, and if anything, it looks like it was the fault of the admins that he had hired. Anyway, all things considered, they did remove that person from the Discord server. Oh, and he also says about the R word thing. After he had said the R word, they laughed about it. They joked about it. So you know damn well that she's just being completely disingenuous in her video. And honestly, that makes me question the rest of it. Now, she addresses Wonder's claims. Wonder was the editor that claimed that the working conditions were awful and that they had lost like $10,000 because of Blair. They went through lots of mental turmoil. They weren't getting paid properly, just a bunch of stuff. And Wonder is suing Blair over this. Now, in the video, Blair gives her side of the story, saying that Wonder wasn't keeping up with like their end of the deal. They weren't like editing enough, producing like they were supposed to. Blair even saying that they helped Wonder get a car and that they regretted ever doing this. And also also saying that recommending Wonder her therapist was a conflict of interest, which in my personal opinion, that sounds like to me Wonder went to his therapist and was like, hey, this is what's like going on. These are like my working conditions. Things they're not right here. And I'm guessing maybe the therapist brought it up to Blair or something, and so she cut ties with her therapist, or maybe the therapist cut ties with Blair themselves. Either way, that detail in her video doesn't really make her look the best. Anyway, Wonder made yet another thread, another twit longer, like responding to all of this, which if I were to go over that, it would make this a 20-minute video, and I prefer to keep things as short as possible. But both Wonder and the Click are going to be making their own separate videos responding to Blair, and you can watch those when they do come out. And then she spends the last bit of the video like crying. Honestly, I'm just gonna say this seems like emotional manipulation, saying that she had wronged this other person, Oz Media, who had made another thread I didn't really cover, and was acting like she had hope that they could bridge this gap. But because Oz Media like made this thread detailing their horrible experiences with Blair, she says that it's for the best they never speak again. Which just notice, like throughout this entire video, every single person is in the wrong but her. That's how she frames it, and she's always like, oh, I'm so sorry that I was ever even friends with this person. I never should have done this good thing that I did, which really comes off as manipulative. Anyway, Oz Media responded a few hours ago. There's something truly special about having your inactive dog's account follow me first, then blocking me days later, especially after coming to me in messages yelling at me but not denying anything, then demanding we talk but passively aggressively threatening me when I ask for space and time. Also, hi Blair, having fun monotonously scanning the replies of people you blocked for subtweets? It was a really fun pastime of ours, wasn't it? Stalking the accounts of everyone we pissed off and you blocked, or they blocked us. Ooh, good times. Don't miss them. Now, there are multiple sides to every story, but I just don't think Blair deserves the goodwill. If you look into this person's past, they have a history of this stuff. It's really messed up, and every single time, instead of actually taking accountability, instead of actually apologizing, she manages to play victim. Anyway, these are just my thoughts on this entire situation. If you guys have enjoyed, you should hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel.